What's the haps? I'm Meroka, and today I'm going to be taking an early look at Robot Roller-Derby Disco Dodgeball, which is possibly one of the most self-explanatory titles I've heard in a while. It kind of tells you everything you need to know, doesn't it? Anyway, let's go into the settings. Let's have a look at what we've got. Video being the most important. We do have resolution options. Hooray for that. Does annoy me when that's not there. We have a few various optimization options. We can turn on fog and jibs and glow and particles and other things. And actually, we have an FOV slider, which is nice. It does default to 60 though, which is it's a little bit low. I mean, if you're on a console, maybe that wouldn't be so bad. On PC, you do want to turn that up a bit, I think, really. It goes up to 100. It's a little high for my liking, especially as I'm playing in a smaller window, so 85 seems good for me. There is keyboard, but I'm not sure if you can rebind these. It doesn't appear to be particularly rebindable, but hey, they work. WASD to move, E is brake, Shift is speed boost. There's a bunch of other things that don't. It says right click to power slide. I've not seen that, to be honest with you. And click to throw the ball because it is dodgeball. Audio, got a couple of sliders, nothing excessively incredible, but it does tell you the track that's playing on there, which is kind of cool. So if you want to know what the songs are in the game, because it does have a pretty cool soundtrack, they are in here. So go out to the main menu. There's also this soundtrack option here, which will take you to the Bandcamp page. And if you're enjoying it a lot, you can then go to the Bandcamp page and pick up the soundtrack for $3, which is pretty awesome. Go to the garage. This is our customization. We can customize our robots that we are going to be rolling about on, and not to any great extent though. Excuse me. We have a color slider. What color would you like your robot to be today, sir? I kind of like blue because blue is my thing. And we can pick a mustache. We can have a handlebar mustache or a walrus. Or, I like the whiskers. It's like a cat face. It's cute. But fangs are also awesome. But, yeah, I wouldn't object to seeing more customization, but that's fine. The game does have a kind of a leveling system, but the leveling system absolutely seems to be tied to nothing whatsoever. So if it was tied to a few cosmetic unlocks, that might be a cool development, but at the moment you've just got pick a color, pick a stash, and yeah, that's about all you've got. So let us start a match. We have a bunch of different levels. We've got 7 levels at present, so stick with random. Game modes, we have deathmatch, which is fairly self-explanatory. It's a deathmatch. We've got score battle. I think that's. It's like a deathmatch, but you get bonus points for kill streaks and special kills, so presumably you're playing to a score instead of specifically to a kill limit. Elimination will be last man standing, I guess. Hoops is kind of a basketball kind of thing. You're rolling around throwing balls at each other in a dodgeball style, but you're also trying to score points by throwing them through a hoop, so there you go. The others I'm not so sure about. Horde is actually, bizarrely enough for a game about dodgeball, it is a horde mode. Enemies will keep coming at you until you die, and that's that. I'm not sure about Super Bowl and Demolition Derby. I haven't actually tried those. There's a lot to try in this game, hey. So let us start with a score battle, because score battles are fun. Bots on easy, sure. How many players can we have? Let's make it interesting. Let's up it to 8. So you're up to 12 players, it's kind of cool. But 8 is a good number for... The maps are not huge, so 8's a good number. Sorry, I'm not well at the moment, but hey. Let's create a match. Can we go? There we go. So we're going to be playing against bots, but hopefully people will be joining. Judging by the bot names, if you look at the bot names, now if you're into the indie game scene as I am, you may recognize. So okay, so this is clearly some sort of team deathmatch, red versus blue going on. It would appear. Yeah, so the colours are nearly not really very random. I think it's red versus blue, isn't it? The names of the bots do appear to be the names of various indie developers within certainly the Boston area for the most part. Because there's already in this match we've got Rohit and Ichiro, who that can't be a coincidence. I mean, yeah, names could be picked at random, but those are not. I don't think they're very common names. I only know 2 people that have those names, and they both work for Dejaban. They are Dejaban. They're the main guys at Dejaban. I know there's more to Dejaban than that, but Ichiro is CEO and Rohit's like main business and community manager type person, so he's also very public facing. So those are the two big names there. There's Trevor is not a common name, but I keep seeing the name Trevor pop up, and I'm pretty sure that's got to be Trevor Stricker from Disco Pixel, who works in the same office as those guys. I think it's a... I haven't checked it out, but I would suspect the developer for this game is probably Boston-based, and would know those guys pretty well. So, hey Chiro, how you doing? So, gameplay, how's it work? It's dodgeball. You know how dodgeball works. You pick up a ball off the floor and throw it at people, and if you hit them, they're out. You can hold down the left click to charge up a shot like this, and the longer you charge it, the further it'll go. There we go. And you get points for killing people. Or, well, they're not really killed, they're robots, so I guess robots... Do robots die? They're just dismantled and rebuilt back in the garage, I guess. And the soundtrack is as great as you would expect for a game that has the word disco in the title. It's pretty funky, I'm enjoying it a lot. The movement is... it sometimes feels a little floaty, but whether that's intentional, because, you know, the robots are like on unicycles, maybe they're not the most maneuverable things in the world. It seems like that's probably an intentional decision, so it's something that takes a little getting used to. I'm up to... what level am I up to these days? 5! Yeah, you get XP for killing things. Yeah, by level 5 I'm kind of getting the hang of this. First couple of levels I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm throwing balls wildly. Now I'm starting to get the hang of maybe leading targets a little bit. There is a jump, you can hold space to jump, but I've never seen anyone use that, even the actual human players that you do encounter from time to time. It's not a huge player base. If you're going to be playing this on your own, you're going to be mostly playing against bots, it seems, although, yeah, I have encountered a small handful of human players, but they are few and far between. If you want to play this, you might be better off getting a group of friends together to play this, because I certainly think it would be a lot of silly fun to play as friends. No, there's no doubt in my mind about that. Was that redonkulous? I think that was actually redonkulous. It's got that silly sort of shout-out, almost Unreal kind of thing going on. I mean, actually, if you get 5 or more kills in a row, it does actually say monster kill. Oh yeah, achievement unlocked, redonkulous. I don't know what a redonkulous is. 8? Must be 8 kills in a row, I guess. So, yeah, it's that kind of thing, and I'm totally okay with that. I like silly announcers shouting silly things. They're good. Oh no, denied. Which I think is if you hit someone while they're charged up a shot, that's denied. Although, quite frankly, the fact that my shot is charged up is no guarantee that I was going to get anything. I don't think you've necessarily denied me anything. And zombies kill from beyond the grave. Natch. So, it's a lot of this. It's a lot of neon, it's a lot of robots, it's a lot of silliness. There isn't a lot more to it than this. It's fairly self-explanatory, but it's definitely a lot of fun. So I think this match is going to be over soon. They are traipsing us. The bots, even on easy... that was just stupid. The bots, even on easy, are actually pretty brutal. The AI is very unforgiving in this. So even if you don't have friends to play with you, the bots are definitely going to give you a hard time. Hey, I got the highest score, so it's my team's letting me down, man. My team. Hole in their asses. Anyway. So, let's disconnect that, and let's try a different game. Let's create a match. I could find a match, but I don't want to. Because I want to. Let's play hoops, because I know what that is. I will try one of the other ones that I'm not familiar with, because I want to see what they are, but... hoops, like I say, is mostly... There's a yellow ball which you have to score with. Yeah, okay. And then the ordinary coloured ones are the ones that you can, you know, take out players with. So, the maps are... Some of the maps are bigger than others, some of them are small. This is relatively large as far as maps go, I think. Oh god, I'm going to get shot in the back, and I missed. Oh god. Oh, yes! Phalanx. That's Phalanx. Isn't that a name from... That was a name from Unreal. I'm pretty sure the developers played some Unreal in his day at some point. But yeah, it's a lot of silly fun, and it's It's not graphically the most beautiful looking thing in the world, but I don't think it needs to be. The gameplay makes up for the fact that the graphics are just, you know, a bit... I'm doing alright here. The graphics are just low res is what it is. Let's have a look at a wall. Yeah, it's... But it's clearly not about being photorealistic. It's about robots playing dodgeball, for crying out loud. So, Zyber there. Zyber is another name from the Boston area, so which adds credence to my theory. Hi, Rohit. Rohit's from Dejaban there. Zyber is obviously from Pop Cannibal. Yes, level 6 and Redonkulous again. I am totally Redonkulous today. I'm gonna let them play, I'm just gonna kill people, maybe. Phalanx. That was a stupid shot. I can't aim. I don't know why I'm playing a game where I have to aim. I am not an aiming person. I seem to get, kind of get, like, ow. I get like streaks where I'm doing like really amazing and then I get on massive death streaks. The scoring is less than perfect at the moment. I mean, obviously it's in early access and most of these things, including potentially the visuals, are subject to change. But I've found issues with the scoring where I've got to, like, in a score match I got to 2450 out of 2500, and the next highest player was at 2400, and then for some reason it just said, oh, that was lucky. It just said, you lose, for no reason, and I don't know why. It just ended the match with me in the lead and said I lost. Haha. Suck it, Rohit. I mean, most people, the names don't mean anything. I just really like the fact that I know most of the people the bots are named after, which is pretty cool. So yeah, lots of robots on unicycles. What is not to love about robots on unicycles? Dave, come back. Okay, score. Dave, if you're not gonna score, give it to me. Boom! There we go. There does seem to be a strange kind of feedback loop with the hoops games. Sometimes you seem to get teams just go score, 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 and so I seem to just loop it around the map over and over and over and over again. Whether it's just the AI are that good, or whether maps maybe need a little bit of a tweak, I'm not sure. But sometimes the scoring just seems to be a bit too thick and too fast, but hey. How many kills in a row have I got here? This is a lot. I'm liking this. I mean, I know it's bots and they're on easy, but hey, whatever. I will take pride. I mean, you still get XP for it, so you could totally level up off doing this. It does give you a little yellow text over the player. It says hit if the enemy's got it. It says get if it's on the floor. It says protect if the teammate's got it. I'm still Redonkulous. Oh my god, come on. You stop destroying each other and just score a point! So there we go. Zyber's got it, so it says hit. I don't know where'd it go? I get it up there. It's up there. No! Zyber. I got Duck Hunt. I don't know what that means. I've seen that a couple of times. It seems to be worth a lot of points, but I haven't got a clue what it means. Duck Hunt is a thing. Get the... Hey, there we go. Cool. 10-3. Okay, let's try a different game. Let's try one more. No, hang on. I don't want to find a match. I don't think there are many matches to find, unfortunately. I would love to see more players playing this just because it is really cool, but hey, at the moment, not so much. Let's try Super Bowl, because I don't know what that is. Limit 100. Good lord. That sounds like a lot. It might not be, but it might be. So it's 3-on-3, red v blue, Super Bowl. So, what does the Super Bowl do? Oh, I see. Anyone ever play Oddball in Halo? It's that. It's hang on to the ball, and as long as you're holding on to it, you're scoring points. That's basically what it is. Presumably, you can press F to cancel a throw. I spotted that in the controls, which is kind of cool. If you charge it up, you tap F and you can stop the throw. But I guess I can throw it as a ball and probably kill a person with it. but... Or possibly I can throw it to other players. No? No. Oh well. Doing alright. So yeah, oddball, that's kind of cool. I've not seen any other games implement oddball as game types, and I always did enjoy that in Halo, to be honest, so... That was one of my favourite game types. I don't know if it was anyone else's, but I enjoyed that, so... I'm not complaining. Can't speak for anyone else, though. Ooh, airstrike. Come on. We're just passing it to each other now. Come on. There we go. Okay, so now I've got to protect them. It was better when I was running with it, because I can do that better. I can just dodge shots from the easy NPCs. Elliot's on fire. Who's Elliot and where is he? Okay, our guy still got it. That's cool, cool, cool. I do need to get a bunch of copies of this and get a game to go with some people, I think. Just because. Just tremendously silly, tremendously fun, and it's got a great soundtrack, and I'm enjoying it immensely. I'll say I wouldn't mind more customization, but such is gaming in the age of hats, I suppose. TF2 has a lot to answer for in gaming these days. Everybody wants hats, and I am no exception. Mustaches are all well and good, but yeah. I would also like to see, some sort of progression. I mean, obviously I'm up to level 6 now, so it would be nice if I gained something from that run, just having a number next to my name that gives people a rough idea of how long I've played. At the moment, that's pretty much all it does. You can look at someone's name in the scores and say, okay, this guy's level 20, he's been playing for a lot longer than me, I should watch the heck out. Hey, there we go. Wonderful. So, Super Bowl. It's oddball. I love it. That's amazing. Great. So that is Robot Roller-Derby Disco Dodgeball! And it's crazy good fun. So, this is available on Steam on Early Access at the moment for the princely sum of £6.99 or your regional equivalent. You can also pick up a 4-pack if you want to get some friends in on it for £18.99 or your regional equivalent, which is actually less than the cost of 3 copies of the game, so you're saving a good chunk of money there. And obviously, if you really like the soundtrack, and I do, that's $3 over on Bandcamp, so that's worth checking out as well. So, thank you very much for watching. I have been Meroka, and I shall see you next time.